What's happening? It's like 3 a.m. right now as I'm recording this. Well, if I sound a little tired or like if I'm not as hyperactive as I normally am, for one, it's because of the topic, but for two, it's literally 3 a.m. But anyway, recently I've been being subjected to a lot of AMP content. I have no idea why. I don't watch AMP. I don't know anybody personally that watches AMP. I just been seeing a lot of AMP reels and Cenat clips or whatever. And in a lot of them clips, it's just Rakai or Cenat or both of them doing something stupid. And the general consensus in the comments of those videos is usually shit like, Rakai is so stupid, we make the wrong person famous, or something along them lines. And while I don't personally know much about AMP, I just don't care. I gotta say, I low-key agree. I mean, Rakai is only 16. His fucking frontal lobe ain't really developed yet. His brain not developed yet. He don't know really right from wrong yet. As much as he might think so, he really don't know right from wrong. But the point of the matter is, Rakai is so irresponsible to the point where he doesn't need a platform. From what I understand, Cenat took him under his wing and tried to like give him a better life and, you know, put him on the right track on life and shit. But he's high-key enabling all the bullshit that nigga Rakai does. I mean, look, I searched up Rakai on YouTube just for this video. I just searched up the word Rakai, right? And the first 3 videos I see is this nigga blowing up fireworks in his own home while other niggas is in it with the intention to harm other niggas. This nigga Rakai was also in a car driving and he just wasn't looking at the road, wasn't touching the steering wheel, nothing. He was just on his phone at the driver's seat being a dumbass.
Look at this shit, gang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with this idiot? This nigga deserved to be banned. He should have got banned longer. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I caught anxiety. Like, I couldn't breathe while watching this clip, gang.
In both of these incidents, someone really could have got hurt. Someone really could have fucking died. Yet nothing really happens with him. No one's really holding him. He isn't being held accountable besides the fact that his Twitch got banned, which it wasn't even perma-banned. It was just banned for a short period of time and then it got right back. And you know, I understand the shit that Cenat was trying to do. I understand what he's trying to build for Rakai. And I understand like the direction he's pushing in. But the fact that, for one, Kai don't have a strong backbone. And for two, his parents don't seem like he got a good backbone. It makes things worse. Hell, I'm sure he doesn't mean it, but by just being complacent and just being hopeless instead of just giving him tough love, restraining him from streaming for a while and let him really learn and mature and grow and shit before he come back to it. He's low-key enabling the shit because Rakai got his shit unbanned and he's still doing dumb shit that can still hurt people. Oh, but chrry, I hear you asking, how does Rakai not having his Twitch banned for longer equal Cenat enabling his behavior? I hear your dumb ass asking, and so I'll tell you, shut the fuck up. I was getting to that part. Now listen, Cenat is enabling this behavior by not holding him back and by putting him on the map even more. Sure, you've heard the phrase, any publicity is good publicity. That's definitely the case here. The fact that Rakai still isn't banned, the fact that Rakai isn't being withheld from streaming or isn't, you know, being disciplined in any real way just proves that he's gonna get more and more immature and more irresponsible for more and more people to potentially get hurt. Kai is actively pushing Rakai onto us by constantly praising his work ethic and constantly putting us onto his streams and shit. But at the end of the day, what is that really doing? He won't admit failure, so he's not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, well, I need to make sure he's good and make sure that, nah, this isn't okay. You can't be doing this type of stuff. I isn't gonna do that, unfortunately, because he doesn't want to admit failure. Like, he doesn't want to just... To be honest with you, I don't even think Rakai should be famous even if he was the smartest 16-year-old of all time. Because bringing a kid into the streaming world, you gotta deal with niggas making videos like Rakai might pull the baddie with this upgrade. Rakai got rizzed up and folded. Rakai reunites with Lele, even though that's from his official channel. You got other people watching his own romantic experiences and stuff, and I don't know, man, for all that to be happening to a 16-year-old, that just seems creepy to me. It's just, ugh. No, I hate to be all intellectual and serious and shit. You know, I want to be all, you as much as anyone else does on this channel, but this is a problem with the black community, and it's been a problem with the black community since, say it with me, slavery, where young boys and young girls that are black, of course, are being forced to mature early, with young boys having to do stuff like sell drugs and, you know, be a part of the streets and live the hood life just so they can quote unquote help out their family, even though it's not the best way possible, because what else are they gonna do? Like, y'all remember Jelly Bean from ATL? Like, as much as we laugh at that movie, that's a reality for a lot of black boys around the country. And you know, with women it's worse because they have to be over-sexualized at like the ripe old age of 13, yet somehow be more emotionally mature than their white counterparts just because they're black and just because of the struggles they go to. It's genuinely fucked up. So for someone to be brought into those situations willingly and being thrown into adult situations and having their whole like life be stalked over, I don't know if that's the best move. Little RT is like an elementary schooler, middle schooler at the most, and he's rapping about doing drugs and killing people, and he's out here doing 20v1s where he's like looking at people sexually and stuff, and that's actively being enabled and endorsed. But chrry, I hear you asking, you should blame Rakai for doing all the stuff and exploiting himself. You should blame Aya for posting those pictures on Instagram. You should really be blaming the kids for putting themselves out there like that, because they know they're trying to be grown and shit, and they should just stay in a child's place and just leave that shit alone. And to that I say, didn't I tell you not to fucking interrupt me again, bro? Yo, bitch ass, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Damn, shut the fuck up. Anyway, like I was saying, why would I blame the child for doing all that shit? They're kids. They're impressionable as fuck. If I grew up in that environment too, I would probably end up just like them. I would probably be in their same shoes doing the same shit they was doing. Hell, I was 16 once too. Why would I blame a kid for being a kid and just believing what the adults are telling them, than to blame the adults for putting them into the situations to begin with? You sound dumb as fuck. Like, analogy, right? We can all agree, like, on a general term, vaping is bad for you. Vaping is not good, right? Especially for kids. Like, kids shouldn't be vaping. You see these vape companies making flavors like unicorn rainbow ice and making the vapes as colorful and bright as fuck, literally in the hopes that at least a kid will see it and then try to get an adult to buy it for them, just so they can double the profits, because then an adult will hypothetically be paying for 2 different vapes. They done did everything but tell the kid, hey, buy my shit, nigga. And when these companies are being held accountable for the shit, you basically just sit there and go, oh, I don't know. It says tobacco 21 and over on the package. I don't know what else we can do. I'm like, nigga, can you be serious for a second, bro? I'm not saying that Carson brought Rakai into all this with malicious intent. That's definitely not the case. He definitely wanted to put, you know, someone that he saw potential in on. But the problem is he should have waited till he got a little more common sense for him to do that. Or at least, at the very least, like kind of hold him back and just be a responsible figure for his life, instead of just kind of sitting back when he does dumb shit and going, oh, well, I mean, Rakai is so stupid. Rakai is so stupid for this. She should have got banned longer. Which, I mean, yeah, duh, but you had the potential to help and you're not helping. What does that make you? But anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. It's 4:28 a.m. I hope I didn't wake nobody up. I'm about to go to bed, man. It's hot as fuck in this closet.